Bats, mysterious creatures of the night. They flit through the darkness, nearly invisible to our eyes. But these fascinating animals are a vital part of our world. Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight. They are found on every continent except Antarctica. And they play a crucial role in keeping ecosystems healthy. For centuries, bats have been shrouded in myth and superstition. Some cultures fear them, associating them with darkness and evil. Others revere them as symbols of good luck and prosperity. The truth is, bats are neither good nor evil. They are simply animals trying to survive. Bats are nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. This is when they hunt for food, raise their young, and socialize. Their nocturnal habits have contributed to their mysterious reputation. We rarely see them in our everyday lives, adding to their allure. But by understanding bats, we can appreciate their important role in the natural world. Bats are incredibly diverse creatures. There are over 1,400 species of bats worldwide. They come in all shapes and sizes, from the tiny bumblebee bat to the giant golden-crowned flying fox. Each species has its unique adaptations and behaviors, making them a fascinating subject of study. Bats are masters of the air, the only mammals capable of true, sustained flight. Their wings are marvels of engineering, thin and flexible, made of skin stretched over elongated finger bones. These wings allow bats to maneuver with incredible agility, twisting and turning through the air with ease. Unlike birds, whose wings are covered in feathers, bats have bare skin on their wings. This makes their wings more delicate, but also allows for greater sensitivity and control. Bats can even change the shape of their wings in flight, adjusting their lift and drag to navigate complex environments. Bats have a unique way of taking off. Unlike birds, which use their powerful leg muscles to launch themselves into the air, bats simply drop from their perch. As they fall, they spread their wings and begin to flap, generating lift and taking to the sky. This method of taking off is surprisingly efficient, allowing bats to conserve energy. Compared to insects, which are also adept flyers, bats have a different flight mechanism. Insects have rigid wings that they beat rapidly, creating tiny whirlwinds of air that provide lift. Bats, on the other hand, use a combination of flapping and gliding to stay aloft. Their larger wing size and slower wing beat frequency allow them to cover greater distances and fly for longer periods. In the darkness, bats navigate and hunt using a remarkable ability called echolocation. They emit high-pitched sounds, too high for humans to hear, and listen for the echoes that bounce back from objects in their environment. By analyzing these echoes, bats can create a detailed sound map of their surroundings. Echolocation is incredibly precise. Bats can use it to detect objects as thin as a human hair and to differentiate between different types of prey. They can even use echolocation to hunt in complete darkness, navigating through dense forests and catching insects on the wing. The principles of echolocation have inspired human technology. Sonar, used by submarines and ships to navigate underwater and locate objects, is based on the same principles as bat echolocation. Medical imaging techniques like ultrasound also utilize sound waves to create images of the inside of the human body. Bats have evolved highly specialized vocal cords and ear structures to facilitate echolocation. They can adjust the frequency and intensity of their calls depending on the environment and the type of prey they are hunting. Some bats even emit their calls through their nostrils, which act like megaphones, amplifying the sound. Section 4. Big bats, small bats. The bat world is broadly divided into two groups, megabats and microbats. Megabats, as their name suggests, are generally larger than microbats. They are found primarily in the tropics and subtropics of Asia, Africa, and Australia. Megabats have large eyes, keen eyesight, and a well-developed sense of smell. They are primarily frugivores, meaning they feed on fruit. Microbats, on the other hand, are found worldwide. They are generally smaller than megabats and have a more diverse diet. Most microbats are insectivores, meaning they feed on insects. However, some species are carnivorous, feeding on small vertebrates like frogs, lizards, and even other bats. There are also nectar-feeding microbats and vampire bats, which feed on the blood of animals. Megabats play a crucial role in seed dispersal. As they feed on fruit, they swallow the seeds, which pass through their digestive system and are deposited in new locations. This helps to regenerate forests and maintain plant diversity. Microbats, as voracious insect predators, help to control insect populations. They consume vast quantities of insects every night, including many species that are agricultural pests. Despite their size difference, megabats and microbats share many similarities. Both groups are nocturnal, have wings made of skin stretched over elongated finger bones, and navigate using echolocation. These shared characteristics highlight their common ancestry and their remarkable adaptations for flight. Section 5. The importance of bats. Bats are often misunderstood and feared, but these fascinating creatures are essential to the health of our planet. They play a vital role in pollination, seed dispersal, and insect control. Without bats, our ecosystems would be vastly different. Bats are important pollinators, particularly for plants that flower at night. They are attracted to the nectar and pollen of these plants, and as they feed, they transfer pollen from one flower to another, enabling fertilization and fruit production. Many economically important crops, such as bananas, mangoes, and agave, used to make tequila, rely on bats for pollination. Bats also contribute to our understanding of flight and sonar. Scientists study bat wings to learn more about aerodynamics and to design more efficient aircraft. The principles of bat echolocation have inspired the development of sonar technology used in navigation, mapping, and medical imaging. By protecting bats and their habitats, we are not only conserving biodiversity, but also safeguarding essential ecosystem services that benefit us all. It is time to dispel the myths and appreciate bats for the amazing creatures they are. They are a testament to the wonders of evolution and the interconnectedness of all living things on Earth.